subscribers and non-subscribed viewers. I would really love it if you would hit that subscribe button and help out a poor little channel like mine. Yes, I'm groveling, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, you know, do it, don't do it, that's up to you, but it would be really helpful. But I do appreciate you watching my channel in any case. So, but I know I have done my nut butter videos before, but if you don't feel like searching back, I don't like that. I wish YouTube had a better way of searching through someone's channel. Like, you can search YouTube, but when you go to the channel, a specific channel, there's no way to search through their video, that channel's videos, to find a specific one. It would be nice if they made that a little easier, but who am I? But just a little old creator YouTube probably would never listen to. Anyway, I wanted to share nut butter again because it's always a little different variation. If you watched any of my food bank hauls, I sometimes get free nuts, and it's always different. Sometimes it's almonds, sometimes it's rarely almonds. Every once in a while, it's usually like pecans or walnuts. Hazelnuts are a big thing up here in Oregon, so those come more often. But I also will, when I find a good sale on walnuts or something, I will pick those up. And I also use lots of different seed combinations in my nut butter. And if you watched any of them, so what I do is I take cheap peanut butter that the food bank gives, and I basically double it with some nuts. So I'm about to do that now. In here I have hazelnuts, walnuts, and pecans. So I'm going to grind these up first and finish adding I already added the sesame seeds. So these were also from the food bank. And I'm going to be adding some others. So I will turn the camera around and you can watch me make another round of nut butter. Nut and seed butter, I guess. So as you see, I got 3 jars of nut butter out of 2 jars of peanut butter and apparently a jar's worth of nuts. Normally I use 1 jar of peanut butter and a lot more nuts, but I'm starting to get low on my other nuts, so I'm trying to stretch it a little longer so I have at least one more opportunity with the nuts that I have left to stretch some more peanut butter. So it's basically a peanut butter stretcher, and I know it's not the healthiest stuff because it is your standard food bank peanut butter. Normally I like I said, I use more nuts and less peanut butter, but times are tough. We all know this. Do what you gotta do. If I had my way, it would be all organic nuts and none of that. But times are tough. So, you do what you gotta do. And yes, I keep washing my hands so I can clean off the sides. And then do that. So, times are tough. You do what you gotta do. And you make sacrifices where you need to. I was able to reuse these plastic jars. I also don't prefer to use plastic, but as long as I'm not heating anything up or putting anything hot in plastic, it's okay from what I've researched to put room temperature cold items in your plastic. It's when it heats up that it releases the phytochemicals. And so yeah, and if you've ever seen the price of nut butters these days, even peanut butter is getting really expensive. So to take 2 jars of free food bank peanut butter and turn it into, and if some nuts that most of them were free, and turn them into 3 jars, and this is a bigger jar actually, of mixed nut and seed butter, I'm getting a slightly healthier alternative for pennies. And that's what some of us have to do these days, is make some sacrifices and figure out how to stretch your food so it lasts you longer and costs you a lot less. So you can check out my previous videos where I'm using more of the organic and fresh nuts than the peanut butter. That's how I was doing. I always do put the seeds. I'm also out of hemp seeds, which I did order. I actually, and that gives me an opportunity to tell you, they're not a sponsor. I'm hoping maybe that would be something that happens to help my channel and this company, but I have discovered Azure or Standard. They're out of Oregon here, and I had heard of them through Sutton Days and her pantry preparedness, and she talks about them as a good place to order bulk items. And I was like, but then I saw a video by Homesteaders America, so if you're into homesteading, they're great to follow. And they featured Azure Standard in a video, and so I got to really learn what they were about and what they do, and it's a great organization helping people to keep their prices low. I just ordered 5 pounds of blueberries and 5 pounds of strawberries to put in my freezer at a cost way less than anywhere else that I've seen them, and these are organic and naturally grown products. So, and I also got hemp seeds, and they partner, I think, with Manitoba, which is one seed company or something. I'll have to show you. I don't know if I have that right. A couple different products they partner with that are natural, organic stuff, and they had those hemp seeds in, I think I got a 2.5 pound bag for way less than anywhere else. And I don't have the numbers or prices in front of me, but when they come, I'll try to come on here and do a video and share that with you. So, yep, we do what we can with what we have available to us, especially if you're poor and utilizing food banks. So you can even take your free stuff and stretch that too, and that helps. So now I have, each one of these jars will last me about a month. That's 3 months of nut butter. And that's with, sometimes my grandson enjoys it too. So see you in the next one. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I know that I'm not the most prolific creator and charismatic person, and I don't have flashy thumbnails and all that, but I'm just a regular gal. I'm trying to stay low tech as much as possible these days because of everything that's going on, and I won't get into that. But I feel more comfortable being lower tech, and I'm just trying to share things that I think are helpful. And if you found this useful or entertaining, it'd be really kind of you to, subscribe. I have a lot of subscribers, and I'm pretty sure most of them don't always watch my videos, and that's okay, but the subscribing helps YouTube promote my channel, and likes and comments do even more for that. So if you don't mind subscribing, if you're not, and if you are, thank you for sticking with me and supporting my channel. I appreciate it.